Hey guys, how's it going? Cell here, and welcome back to episode 13 of the Ultimate Ironman Progress series. Last episode, we finished off a few major quests, including Monkey Madness and Fremennik Isles, Fremennik Trials, Darkness of Hollowvale, all that jazz. And so if you haven't seen that, feel free to go ahead and check it out. Pretty interesting stuff in an Ultimate. Not entirely difficult. At least maybe not as difficult as some people might imagine. Honestly, the hardest quest is probably Fremennik Isles with the troll fighting. For some reason I struggle with that more than the entirety of Monkey Madness. But anyways, this episode we are going to look at a bit more skilling for two reasons. One, we're running out of quests we can possibly do. Two, I want to get some levels up, notably thieving and attack, so I can earn some money and be able to equip my dragon scimitar. Quick looting back update for those that aren't in the know when it comes to that, and what we've got for the inventory. So, the plan, long term, maybe not all in one go, but 80 thieving is definitely a goal so we can get the rogue's outfit to double our loot from pickpocketing, and 60 attack, of course, with the dragon scimitar. I don't know where I want to train this yet. I could just do yaks or crabs or something, but I kind of want to make it so I can get at least some kind of use out of it, even if it's just like easy clues or something that I can do. So I'm going to be thinking about that a bit while I do thieving as well. And we can start by hopefully getting 45 here, which unlocks Bearded Bayonet Thugs, so we can start blackjacking. Did not want to train thieving before this because the other methods are kind of slow and unrewarding. Except like stealing from stalls apparently in Zaya. But that will give us a nice start. I'm going to do a little bit of organization here and then head over to Polnivnic. Alright, I've got my blackjack all good to go, and I think I'm going to start the grind. I'll be back with intermittent updates. And here is 50. First 5 levels down, 5 more and we can switch bandits. And there's 55 thieving. We can now move on to the non-bearded bandits. A little bit of an increase in XP. There are a lot more people doing blackjacking now than the last time I played. I guess 5 years can do a lot to change people's opinion on thieving, I guess. A lot of them have the rogue's outfit though, which I think was updated to do what it does now, so maybe that explains part of it. There's 60 thieving. At the new spot I'm getting somewhere in the wide range of like 80 to 105k XP an hour, based on what Roomlight is saying. Obviously it drops after the first set because I have to go restock, which takes a couple minutes. For those of you that don't know, if you end up failing the knockout, if I can get it here, I probably can't since I'm trying to showcase it, you can pickpocket them immediately afterwards, and I'm completely failing at this, and that will cancel their attacking of you. Here we go. And whether you succeed or fail the pickpocket itself, they will not attack you, so don't waste time going at the light or anything, since you should already be lined up to pickpocket them anyways. Just do that if they catch you knocking them out, and you're good to go. I also wanted to mention this method. I think all the blackjacking methods are a little under half a GP per XP you gain. So I've got about, let's see, 65 is 450k, so like 175k XP. I should get somewhere around 80k, 85k from going from 60 to 65. And of course that'd be a lot better after getting the rogue outfit, but we'll see how much of this my fingers can take and whether or not I'll want to even do this after I get to 80. So I've been watching Mudkip's UIM series again, like the second or third time, because I haven't bothered looking for something else to watch. But when he does blackjacking, he mentions that you can keep your inventory full and still use the stall for skipping the being attacked by these guys with pickpocketing, and that will make it so that you can't fail. Hopefully that did it. It did, okay. You can't fail the pickpocket, and so you can't get stunned, so you can just go straight back to knocking them out, or, as has been the case for me, failing 10 times in a row. Anyways, back to it. And here is 65 thieving, which means we unlock the highest tier of blackjacking NPCs, I guess. The Metaphite Thugs. I actually think I will be stopping here though, because first of all, my wrist needs a serious break. I think this is rather the... Hang on a minute. I think this is kind of the thing or one of the things I'd rather do periodically over time. Like if I'm needing a break from something else and want to focus on something, or just want to do this intermittently. I do have enough money for the time being, and it was more so about knowing I'll have access to the amount of money I'll need than having some amount of money to begin with. But this 250k will be a nice bolster. Puts us back around 500k, I believe, with what we have in Nightmares and Coffers as well. I've been watching Mudkip's series. He unlocked Zulrah and then got the rogue outfit by storing stuff in Zulrah, versus DVS got to 80 thieving for the shortcut, and then he used the normal dying, put your stuff in the ground for an hour, and then just dropped the rogue outfit when he needed to. I prefer the Zulrah method at the moment because it means I don't have to get my Drayman staff back, or any other untradeable things in the future. So I think just because this is ever so slightly more convenient at the moment, I'd rather set a goal of unlocking Zulrah storage for now. And I believe, I don't know how easy it will be to get to Zulrah, because I know there's this here, this fairy ring, but you need 76 agility. I guess if you can run from here over to Zalandra. I've never actually done Zulrah ever, and I've also never been in this area ever, so that'd be an interesting experience for me. But yeah, if you can just run straight over here, I don't think that should be an issue, because I just take a charter ship, rather. So to do that, I want to finish out probably Underground Pass and Regicide. I think you might need Regicide to access Zulrah, but even if not, I just want to knock it out, just to have it done with. So yeah, apart from that, there are a couple of skilling goals I wanted to mention, but I have since forgotten, so might be back with those later. Yeah, we are just barely over 500k with what we have in the Nightmare Zone cover. I guess I might as well deposit a little bit more, since I don't think we need to be carrying all of that on us at once. We do have enough to unlock Bones Speeches comfortably now as well, but I think I'm going to hold off on that until a bit later. Here comes 42 farming, just finishing off our willow seeds here. These are the last 3. I have checked 2 of them and left them to grow branches, because fortunately I realized this before I chopped them down permanently. We need willow branches to make a basket for an achievement diary, so yeah, that saves us from having to get another willow seed in the future. There's Underground Pass finally finished, getting 53 attack from that. Ooh, 5 quest points. That's massive, but I guess it's worth it. Anyways, I guess I'll exit that for 53 attack. Yeah, it didn't get bad until the end. It took me about 2 hours, thereabout. A little less actually, but I ended up falling like 18 to 24 times in the last couple steps of the quest where you go to Ivan. So that was always fun. Anyways, we have Ivan's staff now, which I believe gives magic bonus. It does. And allows you to cast Ivan's Blast? Ivan Blast? Something like that? One of these in here. Maybe it's not here, but on the actual staff itself. Anyways, next one up is Regicide. Hopefully that won't be quite as bad. Boom. It's been such a long time since I've done this quest. Honestly, I had no idea how it went down exactly, or I always remember thinking that the Ironworth were the bad guys. Maybe they are, and I'm forgetting something else. Anyways, guess I'll go back and finish it up real quick. Yeah, now it all makes sense. Also, the elves look very strange in old school now. Not that they look any better in RS3, really. And there's the end of that. We're a little bit shy of 61 agility, but most importantly, we now have access to Zulrah in Zilandra. So, basically, whenever we want, we can make our way over there and make use of the Zulrah Death Storage mechanic. And it is the first mechanic we've unlocked that's unique compared to the typical death mechanics because it will store our untradables. Hopefully that includes the admin staff because I don't want to alk it, although I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing, but I want to keep it around for a little bit longer for a task that requires 200k. It also means our Draman staff, whatever, will be stored there as well, which means we won't have to get it back when we decide to go for the rogue outfit, which is probably the next thing up. Before I store stuff at Zulrah, I'm going around and either getting rid of or otherwise storing stuff that I can, because I don't really want to have extra spaces, but I just want to be able to get all my stuff in one go. Can I leave, please? Okay, that's weird. I don't know why that interface locks you from walking, but anyways. Alright, on to, gonna go store our graceful and then probably just head over there. Alright, here's a quick look at the stuff before we don't see it for a while. I've got 12 items in my inventory, and you could equip some if you needed to. I don't, however, so I'm just gonna unequip it. I also have 15 items in my looting bag, so that should mean even if I have money or something, some other item, I can come back here and get everything in one go, rather than like getting a little bit, going to get the looting bag, coming back, etc., etc. For those that don't know, there's no timer or cost to retrieving your items here, and the order in which you get them back is the order that they are in your inventory. I'm not sure how equipped items factor in, and I'm not sure the looting bag comes in either. I assume if it's here, all the stuff in the looting bag will come in the back half. Phrasing, I guess, but anyways, I guess we'll find out after this. I've also never actually done or even been to Zulrah's Island, so... Oh, I guess I should talk to someone first. Alright, here we go. Hopefully I'm not messing this up somehow, which is always a big scare when you do things the first time on an account like this. And that was definitely something I was worried about the first time I died, the normal way too. Alright, man, do it. Yep, kill me. So I can store my items like a dirty cheater. Okay, the items are now stored according to this chat message here. I hope that tells me I did it right. I guess there's no point in finding out now though. I'll just do it when I need to. Another small but very notable point is when your items are stored like this, if you die again without retrieving them, they will disappear forever. So we're temporary hardcore status in a way. As hardcore as UIM gets anyways. So yeah, let's just avoid dying, I guess. Alright, here's our first run. Should be completed. Oh, look at that. 1 in 8 chance. First try. Which is actually a bit of a pain, because now we have to make our way back to Zulrah and get our stuff and go again. Alright, we get to choose. So basically we need 4 more of these and we'll have the complete set. But I've actually never done this minigame in any version of the game, so kind of interesting to try out, I'd say. So because I'm relying so heavily on the minigame teleport to get back to the Rogue's Den after I get each piece, I've moved a bit of money over to the last man standing coffer. So the core loop is basically, whenever I get a Rogue's piece, I'm going to teleport home, buy or come down here, get enough money to get a charter ship to Port Tyrus, then come over to Ali Morisane, pick up some runes, teleport probably to like Camelot or something, run down to a charter ship, go over, die to Zulrah, and then minigames teleport back to Breathorb. Alright, it looks like we did do the method successfully, and here's all of our stuff back. Perfect space for now, and should be until the end of this grind. After a short while, we are back here at the storage Snek. Just got all my stuff back from Zulrah. I have done enough runs now to get an agility level. I was only a few K away from 61, so I ended up getting there. Now, I hope too many people don't hate me for this, but we kind of got ridiculously lucky. So this outfit, Rogue's outfit, is you have a 1 in 8 chance of receiving a crate from which you can choose the piece that you get at the end of each run. That's only for successful runs. I failed 3 of my runs, and I did 10 in total. And so, 1 in 8 chance per piece. I got all 5 pieces in 7 chances, which is absolutely mind-blowing. I don't want to do the math on that because probably just blew all of our RNG in one go. But yeah, that's the goal achieved. I'm probably gonna go temporarily, like very temporarily, put this in my house and then head over to thugs or rats to pick up a looting bag and stuff everything that I don't need inside of it. While I've got these out, I'm going to plant a couple of toad flax plants. Can I not use this on this now? Okay. Mostly because I need an agility potion 4 for Taibu and Trio. And the fastest way to get that is going to be just growing the toad flax that I have. I need 2 toad flax to make a 4-dose potion, so hopefully at least one of these plants survives. I'm only going to plant like 2 or 3. I'm showing this as much for myself as I am for you, but we can put the Rogue's outfit in the armor case, and it's up here towards the top. I missed it like 7 times in looking for it, but another nice thing about this is that it doesn't go in the magic wardrobe, so we can save some spots there as well, because I've already got 2 things in there. Might add more in the future versus the nothing we have in the armor case at the moment. And I'm back in Polnivnich, always a bit tough to say. We're ready to do some more thieving. Stopped at 65, which is the level for Men Fight Thugs. I have to decide where I want to get set up. Maybe in here if the villager doesn't mind me beating this guy over the head a little bit. But yeah, these give about, I think, 137.5 XP each. Pickpocket, that is. And they give, with the Rogue's outfit, 120 coins. So we'll be getting around slightly under 1 GP per XP that we earn, which is very nice. Don't know how long I'm going to do this for, but I'll be back with intermittent updates or whenever I decide to stop. And here comes 75 thieving. Okay. It was quite the jump, I know. I was not in a good position to record clips until now. And also, it's kind of hard to record clips because of the nature of blackjacking. At least for me anyways. I think 75 is a good level to stop at for now. I am going to finish up these last 6 wines. We're up to a 665k cash stack. I'm averaging over the long term about 215k XP an hour, including like short breaks and rebuying wine and hopping worlds and all that. So, 200k plus is definitely fine by me, especially when we're making money doing it as well. So, very nice. There are a couple of things I want to do after this, but I'll get into that after I finish this trip up. So I've got a couple quests I want to knock out as a way to break the monotony a bit. And so I swapped out my Rogue for Graceful, and I've got most of the stuff I need for Cold War. Here comes the end of Cold War, and we should get a crafting level since we're only 17 XP away. I think this is the only penguin quest in Old School, but I guess I could be wrong, and I just realized they're mowing outside, which is probably incredibly loud. Alright, there's that. 53 crafting, but nothing else of note. Just one quest I wanted to get out of the way. I thought we already had I was going to say we definitely already had 204 quest points, so I don't know why the interface said otherwise there. So I took all of my money out of LMS when I was finishing up the Rogue outfit, but I'm going to put some back now because I think this will be the go-to spot for getting money to go back to Zulrah whenever I suicide, which I think will be coming up here shortly. Guess it's a good thing I planted 3 toad flax because the other 2 died. Alright, there's Taiboana trio done. Fortunately, I didn't have to get 65 fishing to get another carom on, because that was a definite possibility. Now I do have to go around and get the XP rewards from them individually. There's 59 fishing from the 5k XP from that. You also get 1.5k during the quest, which is why it was so close to a level there. And there is 47 strength. We were also extremely close to that, like a few hundred XP off, so there we go. 1 level away from 1200 total. And maybe someday, fire making won't account for the majority of our XP. I do think I'm going to end the episode here though. We got a few quests done, very important ones. Unlocking Zulrah, our first death storage mechanic that isn't leaving our stuff on the ground. So that allows us to do quite a lot more in general, actually, by virtue of not clamping the amount of time that we can go without having our inventory full of stuff. So that's very nice. We also got the rogue's outfit, very lucky there, and up to 75 thieving, which net us a decent amount of money and opened up the possibility for getting more if we need more in the future, which of course it probably will. For now, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. This one might be a bit of a shorter one, but I'm going to try to trim it down, be a bit more concise with things going forward here in the series. So anyways, if you enjoyed it, feel free to give it a like, helps me out a ton. Subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment if you have any feedback, questions, etc. Thanks. See you around.